Okay. Okay. So now what we will do is we will go ahead and learn a concept called as abstraction. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
abstraction is nothing but one of the key features. Abstraction. Abstraction is one of the key features of OOPS, if you remember. Encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance,
All ma'am.
and abstraction. Abstraction is what?
Abstraction.
Only show the details, like your laptop I had told. Laptop means you
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
think about the memory card, where is the IC chip. We just use the monitor and the keyboard. So
Okay.
show only whatever is required. Show details, hide the details, hide the details of the code and only show the main function, what it
Okay.
does. That is the meaning of abstraction. So for abstraction, we have two types. We can achieve abstraction using abstract class. One is the thing. Second one is interfaces. Okay, interfaces.
Okay.
So these are the two concepts which I would like to explain in today's Java class. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. So I explained you about, let me list down, at least it will get recorded. Okay. MySQL, we have majorly insert. Okay. Insert, delete,
Delete.
update,
Select to.
select.
Okay.
Okay. These are the four main operations. Apart from that, there are joins, groups, and all that. You can just go through that link. Fine.
Okay.
W preschools. Okay.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
so let's learn about what is an abstract class and what are interfaces. So remember, hiding the details of the code is achieved through these two concepts.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you code for these things? So now let me give you a scenario. There is a customer who wants to know who wants to use the supermarket app. Okay. He does not worry about what is how the supermarket works. So let me create a class for you and give the name of the class as supermarket. Supermarket. So, and let's give public static void main. So now there is my supermarket parent class. This is the parent class. Okay, this is the parent
Class.
Okay. And now want to do is I want to have a method. Every supermarket will have a price, right? So I will create a method called as public void price. Price of every item. And I will give the price as price equal to, I will say int price or float, I can say int price equal to, and here we will give the value of price equal to 100. Okay, so I have a method and it is returning 100. So now I have one more. We don't know which item. I will say just get item is one more method. Which item? We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. So whenever we don't know, we don't want to give any details, just make the method as abstract. Abstract means what? We don't know the complete details. It is incomplete.
Yes, ma'am.
So make the thing as abstract. See, now what happened? The method became abstract method. Okay, this method is an abstract method. So when there is an abstract method, the rule is if the class has at least one abstract method, then the class also is incomplete. So the method is incomplete. So make the class also as incomplete. That is the rule. So for this, we have to give abstract for the class name.
Okay.
Will give errors. Okay. So now abstract. Okay, I will take out. So basically, there is an item. We don't know which item it is. So that is the reason we are making it as an abstract. And The supermarket class also has to be made as abstract. Whenever the method, at least one method is there in the class which is abstract, then the entire class will become abstract. So what is the
Okay.
meaning when class is abstract means you cannot create any object of that class. When
Okay. Okay.
class is abstract, abstract means no object of that class can
Okay.
create it. Okay. So you cannot
Okay.
create the object of the class supermarket. So supposing if I try to still create, see, it will give you an error. Supermarket S equal to new supermarket. See, it will give me an error saying that it cannot be done. Getting it? Then how can we give a meaning for, how can you complete this class? So supposing now and Reliance comes up, okay, Reliance supermarket or the D-Mart or whatever, D-Mart supermarket comes up. Okay, so D-Mart has come up and it wants to use my supermarket app. So then what it can be done is we can extend. Remember extends?
Yes, ma'am.
Extends means what? It is the subclass and superclass inherited.
Subclass.
This is the superclass. This is the subclass. So now they are connected by the keyword extends. Now we have to make the superclass supermarket as complete. So abstract means we don't have complete meaning. So now we have to give the definition for get item in DMart. So it will say
Okay.
there are some methods which are incomplete. Please complete them. It will give me the meaning. So now in this, that method will be available and I can give the meaning for this. And then I can say item is equal to say some item or maybe like dinner set. Okay. So I can always use some item which can be used. Fine. See what happened here. Get item is there in supermarket also, but it is incomplete. That means we don't want to show the details of what this method is doing in this supermarket class because we don't know which supermarket it is, which don't have any details on the item. But in the DMart, it is having a meaning for that get item because if we are extending from supermarket, we have to give a implementation for it. So whenever you give the supermarket, now you can create an object, DMart. DMart, you can create an object, D equal to new object. And then on top of D, you can say get item. See, this item will return what? The item that you have given the meaning. That is nothing but what? It is, I will do a system.out.println. Clear how it is working? Don't give the complete meaning in the super class. Just give the meaning in the subclasses. That is the meaning of it. What is the problem? Okay. D dot get item. Okay. Okay, whatever. It is not returning anything, but you can always say we can return. Okay. So this way you can always hide the details. So using the supermarket, we are hiding the item details. We are not letting the get item details completely. We cannot get the item details unless we do the inheritance. That is a
we extend the class.
Yes. And there is one more concept which I told, which is the concept of interfaces, right? Interface is also that concept, similar kind of concept. Say, for example, I can create an interface. Say, for example, I'll take an interface called as, interface is also like a class only, but with some changes. So basically an interface, like for example, it begins with I, say for example, college interface. Okay. So college, which college we don't know. Okay. So we will make it,
Any college.
we don't know. So every college will have a name. So we will make up a method here, public string get name. Every college will have a name, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
this is not complete again because the method is ending with semicolon. It's just a method signature. We are not giving
Okay.
complete details of the method here. Get name. We don't know which college. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you want to give a meaning for that, then you have to use a class and give the name of the college. Which is your college?
Sairam Engineering College.
Sai College. Okay.
Sairam. Yes, ma'am.
Sai Ram College. So now Sai Ram College and then click on public static void main. Now how you can give the meaning for get name is we have to, here it is incomplete. Okay. We don't
Yes,
know
ma'am.
which
Yes, ma'am.
college, no details. Now in the class you can give the meaning for it by implementing. See, these are the two keywords. By
Okay.
implement
Okay.
college. Now you can have that method called as get name and you can return the college name. Okay. Now you can go ahead and create the object and you can always extract the meaning of your college. Get name s dot get name. Okay. So here what you have to remember is, see, Sairam will get printed. See what you have to remember? We can create an interface which will hide the details of some methods. And
Methods. Okay.
yes, and you can give the meaning for these methods by using a class, by implementing that interface, and giving the meaning or giving what that method does, the work that method does. Is this
Okay.
concept clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So initially it will be difficult, but once you get in the coding, no, then it will become easy.
Okay. 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 I understand the concept.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Fine, Dayanidhi. And anything else? Any questions you have so far?
The abstraction means we create any general name in separate, and
Hmm.
then we access. We create another class. We
Hmm.
access the
Hmm.
class, right, ma'am? Right?
Correct. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
That's
yes.
right. Okay. Interface
Like
means
the super class is the index, and the entire detail is the subclass. We access from the index.
yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Correct. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
These were the two concepts which I wanted to cover. Exceptions, I
That
think
question,
exceptions did I teach you? Try, catch.
yes, ma'am. In the initial session, you explain about the IO
Huh.
exception.
Try, catch. Everything I explained?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
1 minute.
I think, wait. Let me give you an example here itself. So exceptions are
Okay,
nothing but some kind of special errors. So let me
special errors. Okay.
okay. See, so there is an exception. So what happens if I divide a number by 0? Just a minute. I have to open the door. 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. So then the exceptions are nothing but special kind of errors
Okay, ma'am.
which happen at the runtime. So when you are executing the code, no, then it will come up. It will not show you in red mark in the code. No error will be shown. But when you execute the, then at that time exception occurs. So I will show
Okay.
you
Okay.
example. See, there is a number. I'm trying to divide a number by 0. What will happen?
Okay.
We don't know. What is the answer?
We
for
don't
that?
know.
It's not defined, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
It's not defined. So how this is handled by Java? Let's see. Okay, we will do
Okay.
a small program and we will try to divide a number. Will Java, what will it do? We will do the same scenario. So
Okay, ma'am.
let me show you in the code. Can you see my Eclipse?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm creating a new class and the class name is divide by 0. And then I click on public static void main and finish. Let me just do system.out.println. I will give 5 divided by 5. Okay, first time.
Okay.
Divided by 0, no errors are shown. Do you see any errors? No errors. Right?
No
I
errors.
execute. What should be the answer? 5 divided by 5. Very simple.
1.
1 question. Okay. Now what I will do? 5 divided by 0 I will do, which is actually not defined according to our mathematics.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's see what Java will give. See what it is giving. It is showing
Exception threat.
exceptions. So what will happen?
Exception threat. Okay.
It will stop working. So for example, if I have a system.out.println dividing a number, okay, dividing a number. This is the message I want to give. Then see,
Okay.
my program will entirely stop working in line number 6. It will not even go to line number 7. I'm not even getting
Okay.
that message. It will be stopped. So how do I overcome this kind of problems? We have in
Okay.
Java, we have some keywords called as try, catch. Okay, these are the 2 words which I would like to introduce.
Try catch.
Try,
Okay.
catch, and finally. Okay, I will only use 3 words. So try means what? Try, check if there is any exception. That is the meaning. Catch means what? If there is an exception, do some work. That is the meaning of catch.
Catch.
Finally means closing of files, freeing of some data that can be done. Like extra work if you have, you can do it in the finally block. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I will show it how to use try, and then put some curly brackets here and followed by catch. And you have to mention the exception type here. Exception E and then system.out. We can give a nice message saying divide by 0 is not allowed. Divide by 0 is not allowed.
Okay.
Not defined. Okay. See, try means try to check if there is an exception with these within these curly brackets. That is the meaning of try.
Okay.
Catch means what? If there is an exception, if the exception occurs in the try block, go to the catch block and give the appropriate message or do some work in the catch block so that my program will still work and hit this line of code and it will not stop abruptly.
Okay.
That is the meaning of exceptions.
Exception.
So yes, let me save the code and execute the code. See, now those red marks went off, correct?
Went off. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and it is showing me a proper message. This message also it is able to go to the next lines of code. It is not stopping the program. It is showing whatever I have given dividing by number, it is shown here. So basically my program will not stop working because of try catch blocks.
Try catch.
Yes. Even though the exception occurs, it will be handled and it will still continue to work. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Now finally means what? Finally means if you have to print some message without whether exception occurs or not, this finally block will always be executed. So there should be always a message saying thank you whether exception occurs, does not occur. Whatever happens, it should show me a thank you message.
Finally, thank you. Okay, okay.
This is like compulsory message that you want to give.
Okay.
So for
Okay,
example, you are registering some of your students for the exam. Then some compulsory fees will be there, right? So
Yes,
that you
ma'am.
can put some exception students will be there. You can put all those things in try catch, and compulsory things, mandatory things will be put in the finally block. So
Finally,
that
block.
kind of message you can always give. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay. Thank you.
so that is the meaning of finally block.
Finally. Okay.
Yes. So see, thank you will always be printed irrespective of whether the program works, program does not work, exception occurs,
Work anything.
exception does not work. That is the meaning of finally. Clear?
Okay. Clear, ma'am. Clear.
Any doubts here?
No, no, no.
Okay. So find anything. So
Yes,
exceptions
ma'am.
are basically some special kind of errors, and we need to handle them in the code using try, catch, and finally.
Finally, yes, ma'am.
Clear? Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let me stop here. And
Okay,
tomorrow,
ma'am.
okay, are you available at 8:30 again?
Yes, ma'am. I available. I will be
Okay.
reach before 7 o'clock at home.
Okay, 7 before 7, no? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. 6 to 7.
6 to 7. Okay, okay. It's okay. Take your time, relax for some time, and then
Okay.
you can come back to after like